See, that looks like 2 hits.
Okay, on the first one, he will also trigger his Ice Breath again. This will be against the Adeling and, well, Gilgalad. Adeling and Gilgalad.
Is Tarlia not taking it? Or?
Dead.
Oh, I thought. Yeah, sorry. Completely confused. But,
Will take 5 points of damage. Talia.
Well, against the Draconic Guardian 2, who just re-slew the Edeling, she will conjure forth the righteous power of her god, spirits of the righteous, against it. Number 2, no miscellaneous bonuses. With escalation die.
Oh yeah, sorry, it should be at 1.
Okay, making sure. So this is against number 2.
That hits, yeah.
As conjuring forth a brilliant amount of power, striking forth with a bombardment of these small wisps, all this bright blue. Also, whoever has the fewest hit points gains +4 AC. Which I think is good.
That's me.
Is it you? No, it's Gilgalad.
Oh, that is the Gilgalad now.
If you had less than me right now, that would be
So Starving
worrisome.
Ghoul has...
He's not here.
If the ghoul was still here, he would have gained +4 AC.
He is just here because I fixed his stats.
There's a feature you can have a mook around.
Gilgalad is being surrounded by small wisps protecting him.
I think it's an epic feat, though.
Interesting.
I believe you're delayed healing hits now.
Yes, indeed. So let me. Is that first? It's a 14.
You were no longer the person with the lowest hit points.
No.
That was his plan all along.
Exactly.
Heal the AC.
You got to keep the AC.
I saw this coming, so I acted. And with my newfound AC, I can go ahead and actually just focus for now. I also realized that I probably need to roll for the stack. As
Probably.
it
Yes,
is probably a save out.
It is events. No.
Not this time.
So stuck. Graham.
Well, we need to engage the things that are not engaged, so we'll go there and do a basic attack.
That misses.
It's fairly mediocre. I'll take 5 damage then.
American.
Well, we are going to do a little bit of chanting here. Speaking words so terrible in a language so foul that it literally rips these creatures to shreds hearing it. Which one is the least hit points?
The least hit points would be this one.
And no one is in death knell, right?
Yep.
Okay, then we'll direct this at the one with the least. For 22 versus MD.
That hits.
32 damage.
He is now in death range.
Alright, Anrikin will then, the others, some people have seen this a lot, but the new people have not. Anrikin will raise his staff and slam it into the ground, yelling out, "Enough!" And the creature just basically gives up the ghost and falls dead to the ground. And he will direct these delicious life force energies to someone who's hurt, which will be Hirandor in this case.
Yay, I get my
Feast
one
upon the
HP
soul of our enemies! As you get 7 hit points back.
The creature crumbles.
It tastes very good.
Yes, it does, doesn't it?
Rondo.
Kind of perplexed. We'll go and engage
Intoxicatingly
this
so.
guy.
Intoxicating, is it not?
And we'll hit at the Guardian. Wow. That roll, though.
That's a miss.
He's so confused to what he just
He's
saw.
so
He's like,
confused, like, what is going on?
The Guardian will attack Graham.
All right.
1 and
Ooh,
2.
that's a crit.
Crit for 24.
That's what happens.
He will also make another Ice Breath attack against Graham.
All right. Yes, that
10.
also hits. He takes 5 though.
Yes, he burns himself with the cold breath a little
I
bit.
have that.
Talia.
I suppose in that case, Talia is going to actually move over here, beside Gilgaram, standing behind him, and is going to put out her hand, only just briefly, not touching his back, but very close. May the powers of the divines protect you. I'm going to cast heal.
All right.
Heal, heal.
Heal is in. Spend a recovery.
Okay.
I don't know.
24.
I don't know. If someone
Heal
can
as an undead takes 2.
No, I meant like the Pathfinder heal. You know, like
Yeah.
No, here is the
Graham blows up.
to 1 hit point.
Well, there we go.
I don't know if Gilgaran has anything he can interrupt with that, but
No, it's kind of once per battle, maybe.
okay. And just to be sure, I only use my quick action move action.
Sorry, if I skip you, don't hate me, please. Just tell
How
me that I
dare
did.
you, sheep! I shall forsake you. No, I'll just throw a javelin of faith at the creature there.
Well,
Misses.
Another miss. Wow.
I got a 4.
Yeah,
There's only so much I can do on a 4.
How
Yeah.
hurt is he?
He is pretty hurt.
Okay, so maybe we can.
how hurt is that exactly?
Maybe we can do something
Not,
about that.
not in death range.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hey, perhaps I'll
maybe
go
we
grand
can bring it
next
there. Should I assume that there is an escalation of 2?
Yes, there should be.
Okay, let's start with a karmic rebuke.
Escalation tail.
There we go.
Goes
That's
to
a
2.
hit.
Oof.
That's how you do it.
Well, there it goes.
Jesus.
Don't kill it. I
Nope,
need to eat it so.
Oh, I was
Well.
got.
Sorry.
That free soul energy.
I mean,
Delicious souls.
sorry.
Also crumbles.
Keeps a man healthy.
It does. It
The
does.
skeletal dragon does still growl at the piles of bones now, although in a more quieter voice, as it will continue heading east basically, although
Right.
stopping as it gets too far from the group, essentially waiting for you to once again lead.
It's okay, Dragon. I think we were just told to like get it within reach, right? It would do its thing.
I guess.
It does seem to still wait for you though.
As soon as I
If we
can
go a little
move-
bit in the other direction, does it come back?
Yes.
Oh, come on, Dragon. Really? And drag us all the way there?
Dragon.
Dragon guardians attacking us? I
It's
mean,
such a dragon.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, I hear Indor leaves. Fuck that joke.
Cut this psychic damage.
The scales have fallen from his eyes. Yes.
I suppose we can continue a bit.
I
Graham would look at these Draconic guardians and be like, I
Yeah,
don't
that's not-
think we're supposed to fight the guardians of...
But they're not supposed to be evil, are they?
Exactly. It was growing at them.
Don't think so.
They were supposed to
Been
fight
here
each other.
before.
Moreover, the creature, the being of light that attacked you, Gilgamesh, it was that was a fey wisp. They are normally peaceful. It's provoking here
I'll just
is
give Anakin like a look when Fae,
Yeah.
peaceful Fae.
Peaceful
It's-
faith. Anakin will scoff.
its act of violence here is alarming. They're supposed to be creatures of good fortune.
That is how I would describe them, yes.
Looks
Alarming.
towards you curiously.
The Fae have cost us much.
Not all fey, I'm afraid, cost blows, but I concede if, with any judgment you may have.
Fae lives matter. Ugh.
As you travel onwards, the skeletal dragon does stop following you. Kind of. It's not that he heads off on his own, but he moves at the front of the group towards Stirlinghold, and whenever you may or may not decide, all right, we'll turn back now, it comes back.
Well, I guess we follow it to Sterling Hole then. That seems to... I mean, we're going
Might as
there
well.
anyway.
We come this far.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're still a couple of days out, 4 or 5 days perhaps.
Train's a bit needy though.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly,
Well, he feels home now.
this wasn't what we were sold on. You know, he said just get it close and you can go and do your own thing.
Maybe it's not close
No.
enough though.
There is this Fey Mother, though.
Graham doesn't know anything about Fae.
Just now dangerous and murderous.
Yeah, they do things. They're bad things. Like we kill them when we see them.
Yep.
Just generally how it works. If you have a Fae
is
friend,
really
don't
cool.
invite them. You know.
That's right. That's right. Use cold
Ah.
steel.
Gnomes will be very upset.
Gnomes.
Gnomes.
My character's not saying that, but
Gnomes.
gnomes.
I don't even know what that is.
What on earth is that?
A mess.
Almost.
Anyway,
As the group travels.
guess we'll continue to go there until the dragon is okay to go on its own.
How does he
Continue on.
communicate that though? Is he gonna like clack
I
at
mean,
us with his teeth?
He I imagine he would do something other than just sort of hang around
A
us.
cute
right?
interpretive dance.
He starts playing charades with us.
No, dragon, go. Be amongst your own.
Go, be free.
Be happy there.
Yeah, as
Wild
you
and
travel
sort of
on, the skeletal dragon more and more takes on really a position in the lead, being in front of everyone, occasionally glancing towards the left and right, and whenever you think maybe he's close enough now, and you might head away, he comes back. Not only coming back, but even going so far as to stand in your way, kind of positioning himself in an inconvenient spot whenever you walk the way back, essentially.
Is that a man trying to sell me a doorknob doing this?
I put an axe to his face.
I think we should follow it to Starling.
Yeah, we follow it.
Just as much as an
So,
undead
yeah.
creature.
So we wouldn't turn back.
I mean, it clearly wants us to follow it.
Exactly.
As
No
the
reason not
road
to.
leads towards the top of a hill coming out of a valley, you do eventually get close enough to actually spot the city of Stirlinghold. From a distance, but there are no real trees in the way as you're on a hilltop. You can pretty much see it in most of its glory, except, well, it has seen better days. But the gist of the city still stands. It is a city that looks as if someone had shaved off the top of a reasonably large hill and erected there 4 steps of a staircase into the heavens, made from the same kind of rock that the mountain is made of. Sort of huge marble slabs. On the steps are remnants of buildings, visible from a distance, towers and something that looks like large, maybe community buildings, storehouses, who knows. But most of the real meat of the city, anyone seeing it would definitely realize, is in fact inside of the mountain, inside of the hill. However, the most dominant feature of the entire city is on its very top stair in the very back, the remnants of the huge circular arena, really. A coliseum that even a rat would say, yes, I want this. And perhaps even from a distance you can see the slight bluish glow even from here. What you also see closer towards the entrance, the gate that is some distance away from the actual steps, sort of at the foot of the mountain, some smoke rising. Not a huge column of smoke, but one that you could expect from a sort of wet campfire.
Has it been raining recently?
It's sort of moist, and while it has not been raining, really, if you were to burn wood, there would be a lot of smoke, yes.
All right. Does the dragon seem satisfied?
Not satisfied, no. He will repeat a spiel of leading you, but if you're turning away, he stands in your way.
Or
In
how
fact,
rude?
he seems to get more eager the closer you come.
Okay, I suppose. Although it seems to want us to bring it directly to the Doom.
That seems like a thing we shouldn't be in the vicinity of.
Exactly.
We'll go as close as we can get safely, and then I suppose that'll have to be that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sounds like
Well, both Anrican and also Hirando would know that the Doom is sent to be paralyzed basically inside of the Colosseum. At the very end of the city.
So let's not go there.
We should at least see it. Just take a
To
look.
look upon it. Isn't
They
it like
have
super
sisters.
guarded though? Like, as I understood it.
To look upon it. We're basically bringing one of their own
Safe in
back
its
here.
Power.
Our dragon will lead us there. He's like a door. He's like, no, these guys are cool, man. Let them in.
We just sort of do this while we're on the way. You know, just
Hirondor totally agrees with Anrican. We should totally
I
go
have
see
a
it.
feeling that
If it's a little something
I'll
something.
just look like the locals, you know.
And you did mention that it is dead
No,
or something? No?
nope.
That's
You
better.
take him.
It's not dead. It's like it paralyzed in eternal conflict
Oh,
internally.
yeah, I thought you said something about the Doom being gone or dead or something like that.
You take a -5 penalty on all charisma
Yeah.
and dexterity checks.
Like
Anrican
disappeared
seems like
kind of
he
thing.
considers doing what Graham is doing. Shedding the illusion of his flesh. But
Hirondor is kind of shocked, but not all at the same time.
I mean, if there is a place, I guess we can blend
Talia,
in.
meanwhile, has this odd look between what is that and what is that? This fascination.
Intrigued.
no,
Study
tell
time.
me what you are.
Moves more
Graham.
sluggishly and slower, and speaks with sort of a hissing, necrotic voice, but you know. Clad in ancient armor and like with a few barnacles on his on it,
Barnacles. Ooh.
and just like covered in
I think as the gates of Stirlinghold, the ruined marble archway that blocks most of the road leading into the city comes into view, we'll stop here because my Skype continues crapping out and it infuriates me.
Gasp.
Alright. So we're gonna go look upon an icon
Yeah,
casually, sort of watch it,
it's sleeping.
give it an apple, you know.
Oh,
Leave a lunchbox next to it. Here
Oh,
we
It's
go.
within
Yeah.
death knell range.
Is it within death knell range?
It's not the thing doesn't kill the silver. So its
I
power.
kind of doubt it.
or of course the silver dragon is corrected. It escaped.
Oh man.
What silver dragon is correct?
I mean,
Me.
if it has escaped, then
What?
there would be a huge ass silver dragon here, right?
Well, there is something releasing Fey around here and somehow make them dangerous. So
Yeah,
that.
Silvers are
it's
very
like a
fayish,
case-
though.
It's like a case of, it's gone. That could be a really good thing. That means that the Great Silver won, or it could be a really bad thing and the Undragon won.
Or the end of the world is here, yes.
Yeah,
Wouldn't we know?
exactly.
It seems like a thing we would have noted. Like people would have.
The end of the world seems
Noticed
like
something,
seems noticeable. Yeah, we should be like
Very-
skies
Well-
raining sulfur and screams of the unliving and stuff like that.
Usually,
Maybe it's just a very slow end of the world.
or very effective. Living on no witnesses,
Maybe that's why Garm
basically.
was brought
you
back
know.
here to witness
Mm-hmm.
the end of the world. So someone would see it and just sort of,
Yeah, no, that's fine. I can watch it.
Watch
I
the end
can-
of the world.
I can
Just see the
observe.
world burn and turn to ashes before us.
Well, as a scholar, at least I can document it.
Yeah, we'll see what comes after. You know,
Well,
You
I
shall-
would have to try to stop that. As long
I mean,
as
you know, if possible,
Okay,
but we're gonna
I
fight
guess.
the Undragon.
I don't think we can fight.
We could try. We would fail.
good,
We
right?
could hit it with the wave of decay. I
We
suppose.
could hit it with the rotting curse, I guess. Just hope that it fails that 16 plus saving throw.
I can summon zombies on it.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe
Meager of an effect that might have.
Because using like necromantic energies against the necromantic icon surely works, right?
That's all I got. Okay?
Probably
Like,
right.
yeah. What?
not gonna get much better than that.
No, I can't. This is what I have, sheep. You know, I need to. Is this or I hit it with my stick?
A jet would be
Here's the
nice.
thing.
You know, at least it's vulnerable to my attacks because they're radiant damage.
It's an icon. It could probably just be like, "You will bow and join me," and it'd be like, "Yes, icon, we shall be your eternal death."
I don't know.
knights."
I'm kind of allied with someone against it, so I don't know.
Do you want? It would be an eternal death knight. It's kind of what you are
That-
already. I mean,
that-
it wouldn't be that
yeah,
different.
I mean, I would just have to change my allegiance somewhat.
I suppose.
Domains do you think Undragon gives?
Death, war, destruction, stuff like that.
Murder,
Apocalypse.
murderization,
Murder, brutalization.
inevitable
Anakin-
victory.
And Anakin would become a person who facilitates Dragon Hall incidents instead of stopping them.
Yeah.
That'd be awkward.
Think of when you harvest the world with the scythe of Rasmus, then
Mhm.
then they will laugh.
Mm.
You will laugh because all the irony.
Oh. Mm. Yes.
Well,
then we sewn back in. Pay
Yep.
attention.
What you were saying? I was thinking
Shared
about.
delusions. It's getting worse the closer we get to the next crisis.
you were crackling again.
Soon the harvest begins. Like,
Mm.
allergies.
Yes, it gives me a rash in my throat. Mm.
Yeah.
You were saying something?
Do get to roll icon relationship dice, although you do not get an incremental advance.
I think that's fair.
I guess that's a great idea.
I still don't have a. Can I steal someone's macro? Can I? This...
You can steal mine if you want. It's very simple. Don't know. I don't know how useful it would be to you, honestly, but
It's better than what I have, I guess.
sure. I don't know how I would give it to you.
I'm taking it. I have it.
This is
I rolled twice, but
These are mine.
I gained a conflicted with the Oracle. Great.
Do you guys
Yeah.
think there's another icon except the ones I already have that would fit Anakin?
Well, what have we worked with recently? I took Grey Conflicted because, you know, I was speaking with Warwick quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
He's a buddy of mine. He might have talked to other ones. Well, he has, as it turns out. Like that Graham fella, he's actually pretty reasonable, everything.
Actually, my Jarl one should be positive, not conflicted. I don't know why that hasn't changed.
He
Icon.
says to Graham, like it should be positive.
It's
Oh, yeah, if there's dragon. Yeah, he killed like tons of innocent people. We're like, oh, he did. Wow.
That's a good point. Though. When did Graham visit the Jarl's lands?
It was like the first place he went because he was like, well,
So
I mean,
how
what
long
the
ago
fuck's
about
happened?
was that?
oh, years probably. Years because he went to respite in the Elven lands afterwards to see what the hell happened to the invasion force. After that, he sort of, you know, went along the traveling trail to past Crimson Peak and then to the mountains and then down where he encountered Anrikin and then traveled with him for quite a while. So it's been years.
I don't know where to put my other relationship die actually. I mean, I could go with another with the artist. But,
That would make sense, I suppose.
What are you at right now?
artist, the doom, and the enemy.
111. Okay.
I'd probably go with artist. Haven't really really talked much. The Oracle could work, but I don't know that you
Okay.
really have much of reason for
No,
religious connections.
I wanted to go to interact with the
You're-
enemy because I think he's awesome and cool, but we've never even gone there, so it's difficult to.
You've met someone associated with the enemy like once on the road, but yeah. Yeah, your current like Oracle connection would basically be Amaranth. And I don't see Anderkin having a
No.
positive relation. Conflicted, but-
Conflicted, killed her mother. You can join her. Do not worry.
But what does the Oracle like? Like what's
Religious freedom.
Yeah, the Oracle is the icon that represents the smaller faiths. Basically, what that means is she defends even all the faiths that are not basically the Lady of Rainbow Skulls. What the Grey is all about.
Pretty much all humans and their faith.
On
Which is
the
being,
other
like,
hand,
legally discriminated against.
yeah. On the other hand, she is also considered by the Gold Dragons to be the ears of the Lady of Rainbow Scales, which is a ridiculous statement. But the fact that all the Gold Dragons actually believed that, despite them being all about leadership and piousness themselves, does lend a lot of credit to that. Basically, that claim.
And she has lived long.
If they are truly gold dragons. let's be
yeah,
honest here.
exactly. We have seen some shit
And she's outlived 2 human generations.
in the
Of
night.
Never
elder
trust the
generations.
dragon's color.
That's right. In the night, Hirondor will like wake up. Anakin is like looking at like at his tail, like taking a scale of it, like inspecting it, like
Circle of dispel.
exactly, like looking under the scales, poking at the
Call
skin.
upon the dark magic. Show me the truth of this being's life.
Lay bare for me his inner soul. Hirondor's like, what do you do? I'm trying to sleep. Like, sir.
Will you
Oh,
get
so
off my
boring.
It's the third day.
And then he'll go to
already.
sleep. It's so boring. Oh,
Where's some food?
I like the idea of him being
like,
so sleepy all the time.
So lethargic.
Yeah, like
Don't care.
Got better things to do, man.
Whatever.
he's the surfer dude, dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
He either eats, walks,
Enrique, do you
sleeps,
even
or
live?
fights.
As he flexes, like, ooh yeah. Yeah, I don't know. The
He's
Oracle.
outside at the prison colony of Exile
Oh, yes.
Island.
The Oracle doesn't seem like something Anakin would necessarily.
Strengthen your
The
your
artist
magical connection.
probably then, or whatever that girl with that freed us from prison was.
The Jack.
The Jack.
Jack could be the fighter for human rights.
Mm. I need like underworld contacts or something because I need to like
That might be the Jack.
or like I
Like,
need
I'm a human. And they're like, yes, we will help you rise in power. Bring
I,
down these
I
10
want
walls.
I
Say
also
they
want
rule.
I also want contacts to actually get me access to some proper damn knowledge because the artist is like, oh, we have a lot of poems, but the really cool stuff is locked up by the architect, and I'm like, damn it.
He's such a douche, though.
I know.
Like, he's like, dragons only.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't think that's the architect. I think that's
So far,
Grey.
we've heard from him.
Oh, yeah. It's
A
kinda
lot of
like-
that. It's like, you cannot tell me your problems. You will fulfill the forms. You're like,
Exactly.
come on.
There's a huge
No time for
necromantic.
that.
There's a huge necromantic clock. Up. You haven't filled out the correct form. I can't-
Imminent danger
I
and
cannot-
corruption forms are found in section B.
First, you must talk to my apprentice, the Clockfather.
Make sure to
There's
make
a
an appointment
waiting
3 months in advance.
The waiting fee. Yep.
The longer you wait, the more you pay, and the waiting is at least a year.
Hmm.
Seems
I
about
need to finance my golden castle somehow.
Yeah, that's true.
right.
You could
That guy.
have a relationship with that guy.
I can't.
Quite a positive.
I
but, you know,
can't. I can't. I don't know. Conflicted. I
we've
guess.
broken out of his prison. We're outlaws. You know, that's the sort of thing.
But maybe someone in there is like,
Hunting
no,
refugees.
no, like Henrikin
I
has
did.
it right.
I did hire dressed in Sherlock Holmes
Mm-hmm.
to look into it for us. So maybe there's hope. That's what I did in Free City. Thought that would be a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
I think else we'll kick in the door of the Grey and burn everything.
Yeah.
I mean, if I may propose a suggestion, the Icon probably most likely liking what Enrican did recently, especially that whole breaking out of jail thing and all these things, would probably be the enemy.
Okay.
Just
you're making everyone afraid of necromancy. I
exactly,
love
yeah.
it.
I love this guy.
You're like, I need to do a terrorist attack, and he's like, yes, take this dynamite.
Of
Do it.
course. It's
Make
excellent.
people afraid. Make
The
people strong.
enemy the enemy is the friend of the small evils.
Mm. I'll add that to my label then, I guess. The small evil. The lesser evil.
Yeah.
Evil.
The
better
Smeevil.
choice.
Sure, I'll add the enemy. I think the enemy is really cool. I really wish we go there sometimes. I want to have a steam tank.
Maybe Lady Two Daggers is there, and since we need to
Maybe.
find her to find the South of Rasmus,
Mm-hmm.
that seems like a thing. We would do.
Imagine if we had like a clockwork behemoth we could ride around on. Like standing on top of
Airship.
it.
Now, Jonas, what background do you have for maintenance of this thing?
It would
Flying
be
longship,
it would be fueled by the souls of our enemies. I would death knell
And
them
dragon
and,
boat that is
and,
actually a
and
dragon.
throw it into the
That's-
soul forge.
There's a difference between power source and maintenance.
What?
The
With
dead
enough
would like it,
power.
of course.
Yeah, exactly. Just animate the dead to work it.
Do you have dead engineers?
I do.
That shouldn't be that
They're
difficult.
in a special closet.
Take me to the engineering graveyard.
He's the greatest engineers of our time.
Rise!
Join me upon my mission.
Ghost crew.
That said, about the maintenance of your steam behemoth or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
you know, your Graham's sword could help with that.
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Oh, yes.
Create
Natural 20.
the steam
Oh,
behemoth
yes.
now.
Still.
Oh,
the
we should
point
have a
is, Jonas,
talk because yes.
You do need a relationship there, Jonas.
Possible power.
I'll roll.
Or both aspects of the sword, both the like order and the creation, that they totally fit with what's that robot from Fallout called?
Liberty
Democra-
Prime.
Liberty Prime.
Yes. Democracy is
Graham can be Liberty Prime.
non-negotiable.
That's-
Oh, there we need to build Liberty Prime.
The sword would really like Liberty Prime.
Just make it for like humanity instead.
The sword wouldn't like that too much, but it's okay.
So it's like, eh.
Yeah, well, I was made by dragons personally, so. Damn sword, racist sword.
It's just on the home team, that's all. For itself.
Better dead than red.
Yes, that's the Crimson Peak thing.
That's what the sword would think. Yeah, I got a 6 with positive 6 with the artist and conflicted 6 with the doom.
Alright, got many 5s and
We have a decent amount of
Six.
artists.
He has a pretty broad thing.
Yeah.
Wait, Talia likes the architect?
My
This will-
God!
She-
My
she-
God, woman!
She said during her introduction that she does have affiliates with the architect, but her primary affiliation is with the artist. She said this in her introduction openly.
That is true. That is true.
It's not like she's hiding anything.
So now we heard the word architect. We was like, architect, criminal.
I mean, you guys are the ones who asked, like, do you have some connection to the architect? It's like, yes.
We asked that really.
Yes, one of you asked her, does she have a connection to the architect? And she said yes, but her main affiliation is with the artist.
I can in fact confirm that.
Damn.
She
Well,
is
it's probably
she's
Jonas.
She's completely open. It was Jonas who asked. But she's being completely open with it. She's not hiding it to you. She's not here to arrest you. She hasn't heard of that. She hasn't heard of that going on.
I'm
Well,
not a
it's not
citizen
really
of that
true
state. I will not be subject to its laws.
Really, it's actually unlikely Talia's actually heard of what you did down there.
Only judged by my peers, and there are none. So
Exactly. I have not been convicted in a court of law. You cannot call me guilty.
Why would I call you guilty?
Well,
he deserved
Don't worry
every
about
bit of what he got.
Yes, that is actually true.
Who?
Extenuating circumstances.
Can someone please give the cleric a context there?
Democracy is non-negotiable.
Uh-huh.
And then we shot the death beam at them.
It was an internal matter entirely, really.
Yes, yes.
let's not go there.
Well, that's actually kind of what happened in a way.
I mean, soon enough you will mention we stole his things as well.
Yes,
after we
well,
killed
you
them.
know.
We liberated them. See?
Yes.
Liberty means liberating people of things.
Hmm.
Like stolen artifacts,
Yeah, we are really the heroes. of all
which
this.
were returned and then got back. Most
And got rewarded for it.
Well, that's,
heroes
respect.
get rewarded for
Suit.
things.
It's nice when it happens.
Well, I hope you enjoyed today's session. I'll be heading off shortly. I'm not sure why I'm whispering this.
Guys,
have,
guys, I might leave you.
You have a sultry Halldamir voice that he uses
Oh.
when Mel is sleeping.
Yeah, well, my silent hunter voice. Or not really.
There's
quiet,
nobody sleeping in my room. I just
My
checked.
creepy voice.
But are
I'm
you
not sleeping
sure
in
that
my room, but I am not in my room.
is there anyone asleep? Here?
No, no one's asleep right now. Apart from dogs, maybe.
Either way, I hope you liked the resolution of the cliffhanger, as it were, and are looking forward next time because I am.
I think we made a fitting monument over Fancy.
I think you did.
Also, Halldamir, you might want to post these things into the actual group chat. That
Oh,
does
yeah, I
not
was
only
putting it
contain
in the wrong
details of me.
person. I was putting in the wrong one. I'll put it.
Oh, they have a
Uh,
secret group chat, Jonas.
Oh, I see. We should have a grease.
True, yeah.
Yeah, we
like,
get a secret. We
this
get the
is what we talk about
necromantic
now.
chat.
Jonas. Jonas Manakai, don't freak out.
No,
It's essentially a noob chat.
no. I'm
Yeah.
not listening to you.
We've been here.
Me.
We played.
Only-
both,
only-
We've been in different group chats.
Only cool people hang out over in this chat over here.
So, to get back on topic before I leave, relationship dice.
Yes.
They are a way for you to leverage your connection to the group that you get a hit with. Meaning that a like conflicted 6 with the Jarl
That's
could
gonna be
either
positive,
maybe,
Yeah.
or a positive 6 with the Jarl would probably mean that you could, through some means or another, get some assistance from people associated with the Jarl. If you had a negative 6 with someone, you would probably, through some means or another, get assistance from that group's enemies. When you use them, there's 2 possibilities. One, downtime. They are very, very good in the downtime. You can say, oh, maybe there's this paladin who I just met. He's probably associated with, like, the Oracle, a minor faith or something. And maybe he knows something about this werewolf we are going to fight next session. Which you're not. But that would be something that you could use your relationship dice for.
Spoilers.
And I would say, yeah, turns out he is in fact associated with the Oracle, and he does know something about the werewolf. They do not have to be used in the downtime, although I think they should. If they are not used in the downtime, you can use them during the session, although that requires a bit more improvisation from both my part and your part. I have no specific example on how you would, for example, use that. Maybe you meet some dude and then you go, oh, I
We
still
did
have a
it-
relationship
we
dice with
did it-
this.
We did it this session. with Anrikin using the 6 he had with the artist to
Yeah, okay,
know of a
that would
book.
be use. That would be a use. Yeah.
Okay.
It relationship dice can usually be people that do you favors. It can also be knowledge of something that the icon would relate to. For example, the artist about academic wizardry, or the oracle about faiths and religion, or the architect about law and construction, maybe even. Or the doom about
trolls
necromancy.
and giants.
Yeah, Jarl about troll
Winter
about
things.
giants. That works. I highly encourage you to try to find a use for your relationship dice whenever you can. In theory, all those that remain are used by me, but that is literally impossible. I will try to find a use for as many as possible whenever they remain, although your ideas always have a priority, and usually they are also better for you than what I come up with. Relationship dice have a secondary use, which is whenever a single character rolls a lot of dice, like you did this session, it usually means that the next session will mostly be about your character. About his backstory, about like his thing, basically. His unique thing. Again, that is only like an indication or a guideline, basically. I can't promise it always, but considering that you rolled 3, whereas, well, Enrican is behind you with 2, it's definitely something I'll think about. How to put you in the spotlight.
Everyone, chill out. Haldamir's in charge next time.
But to re-summarize, relationship dice are a metagame currency that allows you to make fortunate things happen by leveraging your connection to the group, to the icon. So if you have a 6, turns out that whoever you rolled a 6 with wants to help you in some way or another.
Right. Okay.
You tell me how.
Okay, sure. That's cleared that up for me.
I can promise you it has not. It took me like 30 seconds to get it.
I have no idea how this works. I'm really bad.
I kind of get it.
I'm
Just
really
loads
bad
get
at
it.
using them. It's just
My best piece of advice is just suggest things to me and we'll work something out. Just anything. The artist
Okay,
wants to help Enrican. How could he do that? Like, what kind of person might conveniently show up?
Oh, I know exactly which person will show up conveniently with the artist, because they have numerous times. Those wacky girls,
Go with
ladies.
the daggers.
Yeah, no.
Hey, I don't need these anymore.
Here,
Take them
take
off
them.
my hands.
I don't think she's artist though. I think
No,
she's something else.
Jack.
Yeah, definitely.
Meanwhile, I have my distinctly conflicted relationship with the oracles in our pit.
And they look at you and like, we don't know. Kinda.
You're a bit of a.
Some people of the oracle like me. Some people think I'm fine.
Like such a sellout to the artist, just giving the artist everything.
Did you hear what she did? She was invited to the architect's ball the other day.
Very boring. Very. We must like make just prostrate yourself in geometric shapes for like 6 hours.
And Lady Puddington was there, and the ghastly dress she was wearing.
Just all geometric.
Oh,
Then they talked about how dumb every faith except for the grey, like worship.
and how there
Maybe
needs to be more taxes and law.
Sheep.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, who would actually be considered like the opposed to? Would it be like the grey opposed to the oracle?
Directly opposed to the oracle would be the grey. Yes.
Okay, because that's relevant. Because since I'm conflicted, technically I could get help from either side, which is.
What does Hirondor have actually? He has the Doom one, of course. Jarl, that's a bit weird.
Right, that's positive. It's not going to be conflicted. I've changed that.
And that's the Wilderhead. Okay.
Yeah, I don't like that guy either.
No, I'm
Bit of a
not.
jerk.
Not too fond of the
The bigger a dragon
Wilders.
is, the more mean it is. That's usually how it functions.
Yep.
Yeah.
Double 6 is the artist and the Doom. They're going strong.
Yeah.
Need like a dirge bard out here.
Huh.
Conflicted doom.
Well, yeah, the 6 conflicted doom. That's good now though, because the doom might like wake up and wink at me like.
Hey, you.
It will give.
I'm like, I know you.
And,
Ask me anything. Just one question. Come on.
one question quickly. I'm like, oh God,
I have to be back. I'll be back soon.
there's a thing.
You're distracting me. You're
There's a huge.
It's your fault.
There's a huge argument going on, and I can only be away for an hour, for a minute.
You're like, where's the Heather? I've been dead for 100 years. I fucking don't know. Fighting this thing for like 1,000 years.
No, sorry, gotta go.
Yeah, well, that's it.
So we're going to see your mom, is that right? Hirandor? Mommy Doom?
Well,
The Doom is your mom? That's pretty.
yeah, that's kind of Hirandor's unique thing.
Undragon? Damn.
No.
What a
He
freaky
was
monster.
the last. He was the last egg of the silver. So, Mum is
Pretty old.
literally the doom.
Well.
Yeah. This is where it's conflicted, all right.
It's so many feelings. Yeah, you fit right in, because Gelgal is a star child. Graham is
Yeah.
10,000 years old. Anarkin is a survivor of necromantic apocalypse.
Yeah.
We all
That's
weird
scholar,
people here.
You know?
I've been apparently cursed with the blue flame that's up there, which is
Yeah.
Up where?
And the
the
Colosseum thing.
Oh, I thought you
The
meant
blue brazier.
somewhere else.
well, I don't know where it's from. It could be from them. It could be somewhere else. My character doesn't know.
You know, Hirandor's been around for like a couple 100 years, and you know, some shit's happened in all those years.
That could be the deep for all I know.
Stay a while and listen.
Stay a while and listen. Wait, actually, I'd rather go hunt.
Stay a while and.
Yeah, pretty much.
Stay a while. No, I'm kind of bored already. Yeah.
Skip.
Skip text. Skip.
No,
Too long.
What exactly do you want? 10 bare asses? Alright, I'll go do that.
TLDR, please.
But don't you? But you need to know why.
No, here's the
I
rats.
really don't care.
Here's
so.
the rat
Yeah,
tails. Give me the
He's
thing.
the guy to literally go up to a quest giver and go, right, what's the objective? Get kill 10 of these things. Right, gotcha, I'm out, see you later. But don't you want to know why? Nope.
So all we need to do is say find the Scythe of Erasmus, and you'd be like, all right, we'll go do that.
Oh, sure.
Well, you know, he's got some standards.
It's a
You might
staff
go,
of life giving. It
"Why?"
makes
Also-
harvesting really easy.
Also, I'm just saying, we should play some music while he's near. It'd be great.
Hey.
What?
You know, that
What?
only comes up when he's over
But that it's
his magical
it's so
limit,
great.
right?
It's so cute. I want to
That
see
it
it.
only comes up.
He's
in
adorable.
Anrican learns how to play some musical instrument just for that. That's
And
what
you
it is.
see him immediately start to tap his foot. Like he start to wobble a little bit as he sort of bobs with the music. Oh, it's just so. I need to dance.
It's so good. It's
He'll be a great dragon to party with in town. We'll literally tear the house down.
yeah.
Reminds me, after that battle, I
Literally.
should have rolled recharge for my form. Wait, no, I just used it.
Yeah.
Forget that. That was
You're here.
dumb.
Yeah, the only recharge thing used was by Gilgalad, and I'm not sure if he rolled for it.
I only used nothing
Nice.
really in that fight.
Cast
Are
the
you-
dice of fate.
I used at will,
Ooh.
once per
Yeah.
battle, and twice per battle. Meaning, yeah.
No. That spell is gone until the next full heal up.
My God. That's too bad.
No.
Oh well.
It's a good spell.
We're cursed.
I'll just have to break up some of my dailies instead.
Sure.
Can I kill the Doom?
Sure. I can hit it with a lightning bolt.
I mean, I guess. I mean, we were kind of on a roll, right?
1, 2, 3.
I mean,
Well,
you know,
walk up and
Hirandor
start
would
hitting
rather
it with
not
the long
kill
axe.
his mum.
Well, I mean, it would also save her.
Would it?
Probably.
Well,
I mean, he would not listen to our explanation anyway, so.
It would end the
No,
fight,
I mean-
right?
Like,
It depends.
let
It
me
depends.
explain why it was safer.
Actually, it's very interesting and
You know, if you go into too much detail, then he's like, oh, okay, can we like
Just give me
point?
the TLDR of advanced
Yeah.
magical theory.
the bullet points, please.
It's magic.
Yeah,
That's
bullet
fine.
point.
a
Points, please,
wizard
thank
did
you.
it. All right, a wizard did it.
A happy
wizard did it.
cartoon
Right,
with a
gotcha.
mouse that explains it.
Yes, at least like a picture book. But then he likes it a lot. It's like, oh, yeah.
Oh,
I totally understand now.
This-
a cup of cocoa.
oh, that mouse cracks me up.
Oh, I get it.
Oh.
How
Is-
little Mickey learned to,
yes,
to love the Doom.
Stop the worrying and start loving the Doom. You know, we're gonna have great fun with the big sleepy Hirandor.
Yeah, he's lovable.
He is.
Not so cuddly with the heavy armor though.
You know.
Oh, you're a dragon in full plate. I'm just being totally honest.
It is dragon in full plate, so kind of problems.
Doesn't include the helmet, right?
Oh no, he's got a helmet. Yeah,
It's like a face guard, I imagine, like a.
it's like one of those things that comes down to like the top, like where the jaw connects, like in like the to the rest of the skull, and then it just covers like the top of his snout kind of thing. It's not like full enclosed helmet. It's just kind of like a top head guard.
Yeah.
And then like plating for the neck, the body, and like upper limbs. And
Base of the
maybe part of the
wings.
tail. Yeah, base of the wings. You know, the bits that can afford to be a little bit restricted. But like the under part of the wings and the claws and the like all of the rest of the wings are all like free of plating.
Or as Lorian says in chat, by the way, your helmet is just a huge bucket.
Oh no, it's definitely magical, and like all of his equipment seems to fit perfectly for a dragon of his stature.
You know, when you have the Doom as your mom, I guess you get the good stuff, huh?
You know, hand me down sort of thing.
Hook me up.
Looks at the short wand I have. Looks at your huge plate of armor. I think someone won here.
Yeah, you know.
Anrikin
happen.
looks at you. Well, let me tell about being cursed.
Someone rolled a 6 with something, and you know he got some rewards for it.
No, someone got a 7 from handing something in.
Yeah, I got a 7 for handing something in. And
Oh yeah.
job done. I did a long story quest,
Uh-huh.
and at the end of it, I got this chest,
Mhm.
and it was purple, and I got so much
Off-screen
stuff.
fetch quests.
Yeah.
Before we begin the game, I worked 10 million years as a courier, earning 6 billion gold.
However, the Arctic taxed you of all of it.
Oh, of course it did.
Yeah.
What a
Fucking
douche.
out
You
there.
have not paid taxes for the last 200 years, so it has piled up interest, you see.
Yeah, you have to pay a fraction of your income, and if your income is higher than a specific amount, you actually have to pay more than your income.
There we go.
That's really awkward, but
It's
Also,
really
they have a
awkward.
percentage tax, a sales tax, a corporate tax, a flat tax,
That's how you get
tobacco tax,
all.
drinking tax. You know,
That's how you get
This is
all of
walking
the
tax, road
adventurers
tax,
out of your area immediately. They have to
adventuring
run from
tax.
that. Yeah.
I mean, it's how you get like adventurers breaking out of your prison,
Death tax,
blowing up your town. You know,
prison tax,
weapon
Reminds
tax,
me certain
weight
place.
tax,
extra
that
tax.
said,
food tax,
that
drinking.
said, Talia would definitely know that taxes and such aren't really a big problem, at least in Grand Castle. The people who live there get really food and clothing and basic needs for absolutely free.
Socialism.
socialism.
Communism is the very Communism is the definition of failure.
You know, this is where why Hirondor doesn't quite
Viking lords
understand the
don't
whole
take-
city life.
Don't take taxes; they get tribute.
That's right.
Much better system.
Why, why would you need to go and get food from a place when you could just go out and hunt for it and get it and eat it there?
Because there are too many people in Grand Castle for everyone to go hunting.
Well, that's the problem. They should really spread out.
Can we have the solution for the world's hunger problem?
We need to find the scythe, and then the harvest shall begin.
That's what Grant said as well.
Excuse me, what was that?
I
That
want
is
to
true.
bring.
That's what Granite said, isn't it?
It is, yeah, no, it's what
Maybe
Ghost
we should
Lady
find
said.
that thing, because it seems to be related. Then, if
Yeah.
if Granite is like, soon we shall reap everyone. We're like, no, let's do that later.
I've tried, but we always got sort of sidetracked.
Do you have any idea about, where could it be?
No, that's why I'm so eager to talk to this damn sword. But the damn sword is like, meh.
Find the rest of my pieces, then we can.
No. Like, oh.
So we got to do that. But to do that, we need to find a person who doesn't want to be found. Generally.
But we have the blade she wants, so she's gonna come for us, I'm guessing.
Oh, really?
Because she said something like, oh, if I can't sense it anymore, and then she last session said that if you remove this blade from the cave, it will immediately be recognizable to whoever had the daggers.
Oh, well, that would be damn convenient.
Just as you can, if you concentrate on it, find out where the hilt is.
Oh, well, that's useful.
As was mentioned in session.
Just on the other side of the world,
Now,
or the continent,
So that
we need
would
to go
give
up
us
into the
direction on
mountains.
what's done here.
I mean, maybe when we've delivered this dragon thing, we can.
Yeah, I'm totally for
You can
going
go
to...
there, get it, then you can find the vault, get the scythe, and reap some
Yes, and
some
reap-
bad guys.
Reap the success, yes.
Yeah, the fruit. Of
Yes, the fruit of
labor.
our labors. Reap what you
Right.
sow.
That's a good way to say.
It's time to reap.
Make your bed and then you reap in it.
Yes, that's what I always said.
Okay. Interesting.
It'll be fine. Trust me.
Right.
Wield it as an implement. What power it'll give.
That's indeed what I'm hoping for it, yes. It's a sorcerer's implement.
Oh, sling your things through it.
Yep, and it'll be great. I'll walk around with a huge...
Dark power.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping.
Loaded up with souls.
You need, if you're a crazy powerful necromancer, you need an amazing demon scythe to reap things with.
I don't think you'd
Perfectly
I don't think
happy
you'd
with the sword of law. I'm sure we can affect one another in time.
Sure. We
I
don't
think demons
know.
is what you need.
We don't know if it's filled with demons or it's just I
It's
just
just
know.
a descriptor.
Yeah. It's just a flavor text. When I explained it to Hirondor, he had no problem with it at all.
He didn't object, but then he didn't agree as well. So
I was gonna say that he didn't object, and then that's gonna be that.
Once there was a prisoner he didn't agree with.
I don't recall. She died peaceful in her sleep. That's more.
That much is true.
That's more than most of us can hope for, I dare say.
A gift, perhaps.
Yes, the sweet gift of oblivion.
She thanked you for it later.
She did, yes. She was happy. Content. You seem a bit sad, Gilgalad. Perhaps I can help.
It was
Advanced euthanasia.
Yeah. Anyone is just a little bit down, and he shows up. Well,
Don't make me hit you with the spirit of the righteous.
Bow to the scythe, and it shall grant you what you need.
Do you guys count as undead for the purpose of vulnerability?
No.
no.
We count as living or undead for whatever purpose we desire.
Yep.
Okay, so they would not be vulnerable to holy energy on 18 to 20 crit.
Nope.
I don't give a damn about holy energy.
It's relevant to know.
But if my ghoul stabs you, we would count as undead for exploiting your weakness from the ghoul stab. It's the best of two worlds, really.
I can't turn you, unfortunately, is what Moss is hearing.
No. Your magics do have not hold sway over
You
me,
have no
Cleric.
Neither do your magic, Jonas. Your magic don't hold sway over me either.
Oh, I am sure they do.
No,
Oh.
counter magic.
If you hit them enough, they die. So what is that?
That's true. Theoretically, Hirindor could one-shot Anrican.
Yeah, we-
Theoretically.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, just going off of just raw damage, if he got all 10s, he would get 56.
To handle this, I would cast first round. I would cast Terror on Tarlia.
You
then,
can counter magic you.
Is that
Yeah.
Like,
reaction?
magic is a free action. On any turn.
reaction?
She's a wizard, yo.
She's a wizard. She's
My
a
max
wizard,
damage
Anrican.
I think my max damage with one
what?
hit would be 214.
God.
So,
Yeah,
wait,
so-
no, I could actually increase that further.
Does
Actually,
that
let's see.
target AC, maybe?
Yeah, but the,
It targets AC.
the only,
Then I can halve it.
It's a crit. Just
yeah, the only thing I've shown off my wizard side so far was the spark cantrip inside the devil.
The highest possible damage I could output would be, let's see here, 8d12s.
oh, 234.
Which is 80.
The critting smite evil from
Mhm.
with my invocation of strength.
That's 96 plus 12. That's 108 times 2. So 216 would be the absolute maximum I could output on a single hit.
So
If we add the power of our summons too.
Yes.
Let's see, the highest damage output I can currently do, unfortunately, is only, let's see, the 48 damage. I can do up to 5 different targets. I mean, I suppose I can crit, which was double that.
Also, that hit, by the way, that hits everything that is nearby.
Yeah.
Everything that is nearby.
Yeah.
Good thing I'm counted as a friend
Yes.
and resistant.
Yes, that's true.
Also, you'll be glad that that one of my spells is definitely a friend of foe thing, because some of you don't have that many hit points, and I have something that, oh yes, it targets everything that is staggered. Everything. Well, except allies.
Well, Sheep shut down the server, which
He does.
means that
Yeah, which means we
It's-
need to leave.
No,
Yep.
we
Before
don't have to.
we get beaten up by the
party's
sheep
over. Everyone out of the pool. Pool's
guards.
closed.
Get the
I,
fuck
I
out of the
did quite intentionally say that I was going to head off
That's
20
so
minutes
true.
ago.
Yeah,
Well-
I still gave you 20 minutes.
Well, welcome to
That
our
is-
It's
ool.
fine.
Notice there is no
Yes.
P in it. Let's keep it that way.
There's no
All
water
right.
in it currently either. So
No.
Okay, thanks for watching, guys. There will be more tomorrow, where we have D&D 5th edition.
Wait, what are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
And Halldamir will be DMing, so we'll see how that is.
Oh shit, I haven't given Halldamir a character sheet yet.
No,
No,
we
I
don't know
was
anything
gonna-
about you.
Which
I
means we
was
also created an
going
intro
to
video
go-
that was wonderful, with a wonderful picture for you.
We
It's
did,
so
yes.
good.
Totally
what
Just
even
so
amazing.
there
Alright.
for it? Damn.
We need a link
I-
to it, sheep.
You did say like half an hour before you were doing that video, let's do it now, and I'm like, I don't have time, and then you did it anyways.
Yep.
He did declare much
Uh.
earlier in the day that they should probably do this.
And oh well,
I have time for you, sheep.
I'll do that tomorrow.
We have
Okay.
time for sheep. He's never have time for us, though. We just, do you
It's
want to
true.
do this, sheep?
Goodbye.
And he's like, no.
Bye, sheep. Oh god. But yeah,
Yeah.
session tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Ghosts on Dragon's Castle. Don't miss it.
So